amazing fighting, torture, revenge, giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love, and miracles. Yes, we're talking about The Princess Bride. A couple months back, I got this beautiful illustrated edition of The Princess Bride by William Goldman, and it's got these wonderful pencil drawings inside, as you can see. I feel like The Princess Bride is one of those moments where the film is actually by far more popular than the novel. I don't know, I could be wrong about this, but that's just how I feel, because almost everyone has watched the movie, but maybe like very few people have actually read the book, and I think they're missing out. And if you haven't watched or read it at all, you're really super missing out, because this is just as funny and has just as many cool elements as the film does, except there's more of it. So if you wanted more character backstory, wanted more insight, there are also a lot of details in the book that aren't included in the movie, obviously, for time. So if you just wanted, you know, more hilarity with Miracle Max, true love is the best thing in the world, except for cough drops. Everybody knows that. Or you really wanted to understand the full gravity of why Inigo wants to exact revenge for his father's death.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Or if you just wanted to know why the priest talks so funny,
Marriage, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream.
all of that is in this novel. When you open The Princess Bride to read it, you're going to notice that there are several introductions and prefaces and things like that included in it, and you're going to be tempted to skip those. But do not skip those. Literally read this book from cover to cover. Even read the one chapter of the supposed sequel to The Princess Bride, Buttercup's Baby. Read the whole darn thing, because it is part of the Princess Bride experience. The book is written from the point of view that William Goldman is abridging S. Morgenstern's classic tale, The Princess Bride. But S. Morgenstern is really just a pseudonym for William himself. So what he has done as the author is created this fictionalized version of his life, and he explains why he's abridging the book. He also adds in a lot of witty commentary in the actual tale of The Princess Bride. So all of those things usually refer back to the preface, so you at least need to read the preface, right? That's what I really love about The Princess Bride, is that there's so much attention done to create a general tone and a general sense of comedy and adventure that really comes off the page. And a lot of things that wouldn't work in any normal book, like the extensive use of parentheses and author's notes, really works in this story. So what I'm saying is you need to pick up this book now. You need to read it today, and you need to get the illustrated edition because it is so beautimous. I want to add too that if you have a cold or are really, really sick, because I reread this when I was really sick, and it totally made me forget that I was feeling terrible when I was reading it. It's like a cure. I guess there's a reason why the grandpa in the movie reads it to the kid.
He made it to his feet. The ravine fall had shaken and battered him, but all his bones had survived the trip uncracked. He helped her to her feet. "Nicely," Buttercup said then. "Just before I started down after you, when I was still up there, I could hear you saying something, but the words were indistinct."
"I've forgotten whatever it was."
"Terrible liar."
He smiled at her and kissed her cheek.
"It's not important, believe me. The past is a way of being the past. We must not begin with secrets from each other." She meant it. He could tell that.
"Trust me." He tried.
"I do. So tell me your words, or I shall be given reason not to.
Wesley sighed. What I was trying to get through to you, beloved sweet, what I was, as a matter of accurate fact, shouting with everything I had left, was, whatever you do, stay up there. Don't come down here, please.
You didn't want to see me?
Of course, I wanted to see you. I just didn't want to see you down here.
Why ever not?
Because, my precious, we're more or less kind of trapped. I can't climb out of here and bring you with me without it taking all day. I can get out myself, most likely without it taking all day, but with the addition of your lovely bulk, it's not about to happen.
Nonsense. You climb the cliffs of insanity, and this isn't nearly that steep.
And it took a little out of me too, let me tell you. And after that little effort, I tangled with a fellow who knew something about fencing. And after that, I spent a few happy minutes grappling with a giant. And after that, I had to outthink a Sicilian to death when any mistake meant it was a knife in the throat for you. And after that, I've run my lungs a couple hours. And after that, I was pushed 200 feet down a rock ravine. I'm tired, Buttercup. Do you understand tired? I've put in a night is what I'm trying to get through to you.
Not stupid, you know.
Quit bragging.
Stop being rude.
When was the last time you read a book? The truth now. And picture books don't count. I mean something with print in it.
Buttercup walked away from him. There's other things to read than print. And the Princess of Hammersmith is displeased with you and is thinking very seriously of going home.
With no more words, she whirled into his arms then, saying,
Oh, Wesley, I didn't mean that. I didn't. Not a single syllable of it.
Now, Wesley knew that she meant to say not a single syllable, because a syllabub was something you ate, with cream and wine mixed in together to form the base. But he also knew an apology when he heard one. So he held her very close and shut his loving eyes and only whispered, I knew it was false, believe me. Every single syllable. And that out of the way, they started running as fast as they could along the flat rock floor of the ravine. So that is it for the book review today, and I have left the links for the playlist that I've done for this book in the description if you want to have some music to read by when you read this. And also, I'm going to be doing a books to film for this, obviously, even though everybody loves The Princess Bride, right? So check those out, and I will see you next week. Bye!